Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. In this video, I'm going to test out some red gas and some black gas using my HFC DarkHawk, which is a 6mm airsoft gas blowback pistol. Now, with green gas, this airsoft air pistol is rated at a velocity of 95 feet per second with 0.20 gram BBs. The highest I achieved the last time I shot it with the green gas was 271.7 feet per second. Again, that was with 0.20 gram BBs, and that gave us a 0.69 joule. And I tried it with propane. The highest I got with propane was 287.2 feet per second. That was with 0.20 gram BBs, and we got 0.77 joules. And then I also tried it with 0.12 gram BBs. The highest that I got with green gas was 348.6 for 0.68 joules. And then with the propane, the highest I got was 371.9 feet per second and a energy of 0.77 joules. So I just want to see if the red gas will help maybe up the velocity a bit and maybe allow a little bit more energy. And I'm also going to try the black gas, even though that's mostly for like your gas blowback rifles, to give the a little bit more of a harder recoil, just for a more realistic feel. But you can use it in heavier built airsoft guns, as this HFC DarkHawk, being that it has a full metal frame and slide. So it's a very heavy duty, well built pistol, so it should be able to handle it. So I'm just curious if this will help up the velocities a bit. I am going to try 0.12 gram BBs, and then the 0.20 gram BBs, which I'll probably try first. And then we'll go to the 0.2 gram BBs. And then I'm going to try something heavier at 0.30 gram. And just see what the differences are. I'll have two magazines, one with the red gas and then one with the black gas. And we'll just, I'll shoot like 10 rounds of each. And then we'll just kind of see what the averages are and see what kind of energy we're getting. So stay tuned. Now, before I move on to the shooting, the testing of the different gases, the red gas and black gas, I did get a new tool. It's a trigger gauge to measure the weight of the triggers. So kind of add another little aspect to my videos. I've been practicing with it. I get a lot of different readings. So I'll go ahead and just do a few of them, and I'll do about 3 and just see what kind of readings we get. Now, this HFC DarkHawk needs to be cocked first before you can shoot it. So I'll go ahead and do that now. All right. Okay. See if I can get this. Yeah, I've been practicing, so 14.9 ounces. Let me get another one. 9.5 ounces. That was too high. I was holding that one too high. I'm just trying to get this just right here. That was 10.5. Let me do one more. I mean, you kind of get an idea. It is a very light trigger. So far under a pound. All right, one more. 14.9. So clearly under a pound. So I did mention it was a very light trigger. So that definitely helps with the accuracy. As you saw in the previous video that I did with it. It was very accurate. Shot everything that I shot through it very well, very accurate. So we're going to give it another test. See how it performs with the green gas and the black gas. So let me just do this one more time. Yeah, I held that one too high. So I'm just trying to get it right where I need to get it. Hold it steady to get an accurate reading. That was only 5.2 ounces, so let's try it one more time. Like I said, this is a work in progress, so until I get it just right. That was 13.8. I mean, but it is very light. It's clearly under a pound. I don't know if it's better to hold it on the bottom, where your finger will be, right about there. But you can't turn this part. So let me try it one more time. That was 4.6. I could have, might not have been holding the gun steady enough either. I might be pulling back with it, so almost need a vise. I'm gonna try to hold it as steady as I can. See, now that was 1.3, but my knuckle kind of caught it. So I'm just trying to get this so you guys can see it. So let's just one more time. That was 3.5. I mean, it is very light. That was 12.5. So I don't know if it depends on where you hold it on the trigger. If it's lower, that was 8.9. So, I mean, it definitely is a very light trigger. So clearly under a pound. I mean, it is single action only. So try this one more. That was 5. I wonder if I do it slowly, if that will make a difference. Until it breaks. Just kind of grab it, pull, and then it breaks. See, now that's a pound. 1 pound, 13.4 ounces. So let me try another one like that. I mean, I've never used one of these before, so again, this is a learning curve for me. So just kind of pull and then break. So 1 pound, 10.9 ounces. That may be more accurate, doing it like that. I mean, if there's anybody out there that has one of these, just give me a little advice. I'm just trying to add a little bit more aspect to my videos. 1 pound, 3.7 ounces. I mean, that might be closer to what it is. Again, it's very light though. Oh, see, now it's twisting on me. If I just did it like this. Oh, see, now I got 2 pounds on that one. So let me try it one more time. Hold it just right. See, that was 14.1 ounces. So some various readings, but at least you get a ballpark of what it is. All right, first up, the red gas with the 0.20 gram BBs and the HFC DarkHawk. 10 rounds. It's 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Three 13.4. So we already upped the velocity from my last shooting test in the previous video, and we're above the claim 295 feet per second, or 90 meters per second. All right, shot number 2. 312.4. 308.6. 299.7. So we're dropping a bit now. 300.5. Back up a tad. 307.9. 308.2. 291.3. 288.1. 300.5. So definitely, the red gas definitely upped the velocity. Took me above 300, which, you know, that was above the clean velocity of 290 feet per second, or about 90 meters per second. So, all right, let's try the black gas. Same thing, 0.20 gram BBs. All right. 295.0. So not what I expected with the black gas. 302.3. Climb it a bit. 309.1. 300.4. 304.1. 292.5. That was a bit of a drop. 287.8. 294.6. 291.7. Seemed to do better with the red gas than with the black gas. 296.4. So now when I filled this with the black gas, I had a bit of it leaked for a little bit and then it cut out. So I don't know how much I lost. So I'll refill it and we'll go try the 0.12 gram BBs, starting out with the red gas. All right, next up with the red gas, the 0.12 gram BBs. Again, 10 shots. $347.9. That's definitely an increase with the 0.12. 352.8. 356.9. 351.3. 353.5. 350.4. 349.9. 347.3. 345.4. 340.7. So definitely an increase with the 0.12 gram BBs. Next up, the black gas. Another 10 rounds of the 0.12 gram BBs with the black gas. $374.8, so that's a pretty good increase. 378.2. 381.2. 371.0. 369.2. I can definitely feel the difference in the blowback. 371.9. 370.6. Again, it has a very light trigger pull. 365.9. 365.9. I didn't see if that one might have reset. I think it did. So that's a duplicate. 366.7. So good numbers. Pretty steady numbers with the black gas and the 0.12 gram BBs. So definitely an increase since the last video when using just the green gas and the propane. So yeah, definitely a bit of an increase. So I'm going to try the 0.3 gram BBs next. All right, next up with the red gas, the 0.30 gram BBs. I did regas the magazine, allowed it to warm up. Let's see what numbers we get. 215.1, 230.4, 237.3. Could probably throw that first shot out. 249.0, 239.3, 238.6, 233.3, 230.1, 232.0, 229.4. So pretty good numbers with the 0.30 gram BBs, considering that's, I think, what I was getting with the 0.20 gram. Yeah, with just the green gas. I mean, a little higher, 270s, but you know, definitely a little bit more with the red gas and the 0.30 gram BBs. Now I did try 0.30 gram aluminum BBs, and I was getting right around the same with those. So not too bad with red gas. Let's move on to the black gas. All right, 10 more rounds of the 0.30 gram BBs with black gas. Again, temperature is 71 degrees Fahrenheit. 252.3, 242.7, 243.7, 241.2, 245.3, much steadier with the black gas. 236.0, 248.4, 248.3, 239.0, 235.1. So not too bad with the 0.30 gram and the black gas. So definitely gives it more kick, the black gas. Okay, just to round things off, I'm gonna use these 0.90 gram steel BBs. These are 6mm. Using red gas. I have only 6 of them loaded up. I'm gonna try shooting 6 with the red gas and then 6 with the black gas. The last time I used these, they cycled pretty good. I had no problems with them. This is actually the first thing that actually shot them well. Velocities were low in the 100s, but they were still pretty accurate. So let's see if the red gas helps. .9, 135.8, 134.5, 144.1, 136.0, 148.70. So the red gas has definitely helped increase the velocity. All right, now the black gas. 6 more. 144.2, 142.0, 134.1, 137.5, 141.8, 141.7. So definitely an increase with the black gas as well, with the 0.90 gram steel BBs. Now the last time I shot those using propane, I got a high of 131.5 feet per second and a low of 111.8 feet per second. So the black gas and the red gas definitely help increase the velocity with the 0.90 gram steel BBs. So using the red gas and the black gas definitely helped increase the velocity, and in my opinion the stability of each shot using the 0.20 gram BBs as well as the 0.12 gram BBs, and also the heavier 0.30 gram BBs, and that even include the 0.90 gram steel BBs. Velocities all across the board were raised, as well as energy. Still didn't hit the 1 joule. Came close, but you know, we did not hit the 1 joule. So this is definitely a sub 1 joule air gun, airsoft. Thing is, you know, I'll trade accuracy, or I'll trade velocity and energy for, you know, a good accurate air gun all day long. I mean, my averages definitely increased with the black gas and the red gas, you know, over the green gas and the propane. So again, that was indoors at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, take these outside and, you know, into 80 degree 85 degree weather, you know, the velocities will definitely probably go up some. But yeah, I mean, the HFC DarkHawk seemed to handle the black gas pretty well. Everything cycled, including the steel BBs. Again, this is the first thing that I have that has actually shot them well without jamming. It likes everything so far that I've shot through it. So, not a bad test today. I like the results. I think I can do better in warmer temperature, but yeah, we'll have to do that. Get these outdoors once it starts to warm up a bit, now that spring is here, and we can test them outside. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.